In typical form for these guys, for me, it feels like there's never truly a hero and never truly a villain. It's always people who are motivated by what they believe in, period, no matter where that may lie.
We really have great writers, and they're going to make sure they make these characters real. And you need to keep that in mind. So the show's going to be on a big scale. We're doing a big fun show, big production values, this and that, but the characters are going to be real. They're going to be grounded. They're going to be real people. So about villain or good guy, we'll see what's happening.
I wanted to go back to your goals question about Wyatt, because I find it interesting that I think on the surface, he's military Delta Force. You would think his goals is to accomplish the mission, and I think that is his goal on the surface. But I actually think that Wyatt has lost a lot in his life and doesn't really have much else. So I don't know that he has a whole lot of goals on a deeper level, and I think that might be what makes him good for this mission, because he can go rogue and he doesn't have a lot to live for at this moment, you know?
What are you looking forward to people seeing from the pilot?
Looking forward to people saying about the pilot?
Seeing. You know, what are you excited for people to see about the pilot?
I think the pilot is fun. I think it's adventurous. It reminds me of Indiana Jones. It reminds me of Spielberg. That's why I'm an actor, is because I love that adventurous thing. And I think our pilot sort of did it. And episode 2 feels very much the same tone.
My favorite thing about the pilot and about the show in general, I'm a bit of a history buff. I like to read about history. I like to do it back in school, but when you read the pilot and the next episode and the next episode, even if you're not that, you're going to ask yourself, oh my God, is this how it really happened? I mean, is this the event that this is how our history books recorded it? And sometimes you're going to really be surprised, because we're going to be pulling some things from history that were not well known, but they're the fact. And you can almost be forced afterwards to go on Wikipedia or take the book and just double check, and you're going to be, oh my God, how stupid humans were just 50 years ago. Or you're going to be, I can't believe that person like this existed 150 years ago. It was so advanced and so smart and so that's one of my, I get goosebumps when I think about that, like episode about Abraham Lincoln. I mean, so many questions are going to be raised there without spoiling it or anything. And I think it's really, we're bringing something so exciting to the audience. I can't believe actually that they start watching it and really seeing it. I want to know what people think. I really think it's going to be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think people will be surprised at the scale, both in terms of the places we visit and the scenery and the backdrops, as well as the emotion that comes behind all of it. I think it does a really good job of balancing the epic adventure and the emotional stability and instability of the characters.
And there was some comedy in there too.
Yeah, and sometimes I make some shit up. It's hilarious.